Alright guys, thought I'd do a little video here showing northern cars. This is why you should not buy a northern car. See this control arm mount? Let's go to this side. Completely rusted off. Dangling. Car came in this way. Rear wheel all over the place. Just rotted. This thing's a death trap. Just simple things like getting the fuel filter changed. Just rust. If you disturb any of this stuff. Brake lines and fuel lines right here. Every one of them will be leaking before long. This one here is rusted off. That brake line runs up here. Let me see, get back a little. And as far as I can get back. Goes up here and runs across this frame to over here. To this side. And it's going to need replacing soon. They want to get this car on the road, use it temporary while I put an engine in their other vehicle. I got another car I don't like these engines at all, really. It's the Honda 3.5 V6. That'll be going into Ridgeline really soon. But they wanted this car to get by with. But I'm going to tell you, this car needs to go to the junkyard. And I've actually had them up here worse than this. This one's bad, but I have had worse. One guy, he buys cars from up north and resells them here in Wilmington. Got a bad leak there. And he brought a Ford Explorer in. It was completely the rear leaf springs. I don't have one in here in front of me, so I can't take a picture if you don't know what I'm talking about. But the rear leaf springs was connected here at the front, and they run to the back like this with the axle right here in the middle, and then they will connect, say, to the frame right here, just for example, with a hanger. They'll have two metal pieces coming down and a hanger. The hangers were completely rotted out on both sides, leaf springs just sitting against the frame. When he brought this truck over here, he didn't know that. And he had drove that truck from the Bronx, New York, all the way here like that. I don't know how the hell he made it down the interstate. Ford Explorers drive they drive terrible. I had a Mercury Mountaineer, which is the same thing, and they drive terrible at highway speeds. But I went to lift this vehicle up, and the whole rear end just started dangling and coming out of the truck. And I was like, what the heck? And I wasn't doing YouTube videos then. I didn't even have a camera other than my phone. So I don't have no kind of footage of that. But that was some good stuff. I wish I had footage of it. But that's about all I'm going to do for this little video here. I am going to replace this arm, but it's going to be a long process of probably using the torch and a lot of rust penetrator. I'm going to see if I can get these bolts out. He's got a new piece for it right here. We'll put that on there and we'll go see what happens. I'll pop the camera back on and show you the end result. This isn't a repair video, just talking a little bit about northern vehicles. And it can be southern vehicles too if they live at the beach and drive through a lot of salt water. Same thing, but it's never as bad. Thanks, guys. This is what's left of the part I removed. Got the new one installed. Can't believe the bolts came out. I mean, that was unreal. And that wasn't even the threads wasn't even in bad condition. The heads were eat up. And usually this bolt that runs right here through this bushing will be rusted to the bushing, and you can't heat it because it's rubber all around it. and they won't come loose, and I would have had to cut it off and replace the whole control arm. This one actually cooperated. It's ready to live another day.